Hello and welcome back to another Big Guys World of Tanks Xbox replay. My name's Ben, and today we are driving the Tier 4 Soviet tank destroyer, the SU-85B. Now, I don't put up many low tier games at all really on the channel, and it's mostly because I don't play many low tier tanks. I often see them as something I grind through very quickly or free XP through, and then crack on with the sort of proper tiers, sort of 6, 7 up. I mean, even probably 7 or 8, that kind of thing. Lower than tier 7 or 6, probably don't see so many replays on our channel. But this is one of those tanks that I actually really love from playing through tiers. When I was grinding up this line, I don't think there's any other. This is the only tier 4 tank in my garage, and there's not really been any others that have jumped out at me as much as this one. There are some powerful ones like the Matilda and that kind of thing, but this one I just thought was just brutal. I just was having so many good rounds in this tank, and when I was grinding it, I just couldn't bring myself to sell it. It's got fantastic camo, it's got a great view range, it's got an amazing gun, which is pretty accurate, with decent accuracy, great rate of fire considering its damage. There we go, start as we mean to go on. First hit in the game, full health ammo rack, 300 damage. Send this turret flying through the air and light him up like a Bunsen burner. And the pen on this gun is just crazy for its tier. It manages to just tear through anything of your tier that you see. It'll more than happily tear through. And the alpha damage is also very respectable. So there we go. I wanted to sit there in camo position, use my binocs and camo for the first little wave to see what's going on, shuffle forward a little bit, and then get firing again. So see, the 8 times a little slow, but it does actually get pretty accurate once it gets in, and it's only going to take me, there we go, 2 shots. And there's not going to be, most tier 4 tanks you can probably take down in 2 shots with this thing. Get a nice blind shot on the Matilda, pretty heavily armoured target there, not a problem for this tank. And it ends up with something like 130 mil of pen on the standard ammo for the top gun on this tank, for the 85mm, which is a tier 6 gun, 160 average damage, which, considering I only have 260 hit points, you can see that's a pretty nice amount of damage. There you go, more than half of the Hetzer's health in one shot. He gets lucky, hits one on the gun man there, or the gun covering that bounces it, but the second one right in the side, he's got no chance. We're on 5 kills already. Try the blind shot on Matilda, doesn't even work. And that damage and pen and accuracy would be great enough as it was, but also having a 13.33 rate of fire, rounds per minute, is just absolutely ridiculous. And for a tier 4 tank, you end up with a base DPM of 2,132, I believe, somewhere in that sort of range, and with crew and stuff, you could push that up to 2,500 or so, which is just a ridiculous amount of DPM for a tier 4 tank. So there we go. I've moved forward from my sort of first and second positions, shuffling through here. There's a few bushes that I'm trying to keep vaguely in between me and the enemy, but I've absolutely been clearing up, so I'm just getting stuck in. And it's one of those tanks that, even though it has absolute toilet paper armor, just the damage output on it is just so ridiculous that you can often I try and go for the kill first and worry later, rather than hide and avoid getting shot. Just kill everyone and then they can't shoot you. We've already got the Top Gun medal. There's only 4 enemies left now. And we just start chasing down the enemy to see who else we can add to our tally of kills. There goes the light tank. There's no chance of getting a... can't get Radley Waters at this tier. I believe that has to be tier 5 or higher. but there's always a chance of it's always nice to get as many kills as you can. There we go, big hit on the K-Ho. Make sure I back up and don't ram him, because that probably would have just killed me and take him down. So you can see the armor is very weak. He very easily penned me there. You're very vulnerable to HE shells in through your turret, which has basically no armor at all. Similar to a Hellcat in that regard, but it does have the fixed turret. And there we go, last man. Screw it. Nice. A little bit lucky there. Managed to survive one shot from him. Fire it, zoomed out. Grab kill number 8. Nice quick round. Really nicely demonstrates what you can do with that tank, I think. We had a round put up a while ago in a Battlebeards episode where I was driving that tank, had a very good round. And I wanted to throw up a normal replay just so you guys could see that. So that's an ace tanker, 99%. We've got a Devastator and a Top Gun, and a high caliber as you would expect. 1700 base damage, or 1700 damage rather. Base damage not being a thing. And there we go, 1500 base XP, 8 kills, 1700 damage. Unsurprisingly, nothing blocked. So there you go. I hope you enjoyed that replay. I thought that might convince you to give that tank another whirl if you brushed over it quickly when you were grinding out that line, or if you haven't used it at all, take it for a spin and see what you think. If you enjoyed that replay, please consider hitting the like button and subscribing to the channel if you want to see some more videos like that. We've been the Beard Guys, my name's Ben, and I'll see you next time.